Hello everyone, and this is my review to Mirror Mirror. So here we go. Hi everyone, this is my 2 cents to the movie Mirror Mirror. An interesting take on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, so let's get started. I did 3 parts. Part 1, what's it about? Part 2, what I liked or didn't like about it, and last but not least, my final thoughts. Okay, so this movie starts off with the Queen, not the real Queen, not her biological mother, but her stepmother. Starts to tell the story about how Snow White came to be. So, she's born, her mother and father had her. She's born, they call her Snow White. Her mother dies, leaving her father to raise her all by himself and groom her to become future leader of the kingdom. Well, at one point in time, he had to go away. Poof, he disappears. She becomes ruler, and everything goes crazy because she's quite the tyrant. Then she goes to the kitchen where the cook or whatever, one of the people in the service remembers it's her birthday, her 18th birthday, and gives her her father's dagger and tells her to go to the village. Oh, by the way, that dagger was given to her by her father, by the way, when she was young. So fast forward again. So she goes off to the village, but before that, the Prince Charming, who turns out to be such a cocky, manny cockamo, kind of a snotty guy, gets jumped by the Seven Dwarfs, which we thought were giants, but realizes the Seven Dwarfs, they would have to her outlaws. Then she releases him, then she goes to the village, finds out all about the tough stuff that's been happening. Then she runs in with them, runs back to the castle, crashes the party, tries to get the prince to help her, finds out he's not what she thought he was. He falls in love with her, they fall in love together, yada yada. She cheats with the dwarfs to steal from the queen, give back to the poor, releases her father from the spell, and everyone lives happy ever after. Okay, so that's just the premise of it. And the best way to describe this movie is C.S. Lewis's Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe mixed with of course the story of Snow White, mixed with a little bit of Cinderella, because there's a scene where she's telling her stepmother is telling her all this stuff, all these lies, and saying, oh, the king's fine and everything, and she starts believing it. She starts believing her stepmother. And then the scenes where it's like mirror, mirror. It's totally different. Instead of that mirror being the mirror, that says, oh, who's the fairest of all, be a guy. She goes through a mirror into a totally different world, and then she comes out of this water. Like mirror, mirror, like it just ripples, man. And then she goes through the mirror, and then it's a whole other world, and then she's using this black magic, and the puppet scene, that was cool. Where the other much prettier mirror version of her is using these puppets, attacking the dwarf's home. Which, by the way, this is why they're outlaws, because the queen banned them, man. I love how they became outlaws because the queen banned all the weirdos. And they created these stilts, man, that made them look really big, bigger than they really are, accordion, And then the scenes where they're fighting and everything, and they're kicking, they got Snow White, and they go, boing, boing. I mean, that was nuts. That was good. There were certain scenes with Prince where they could have left him out, man, because he was quite the snob. Really, he was just really snobbish. They could have left those out. Some of the scenes with the prince out, because they really weren't necessary to the whole story. But I like where they make Julia Roberts' character go really old at the end when she realized the price she had to pay, and then she was defeated and humility sat in. Other than that, final thoughts. This movie was wonderfully good. The special and practical effects were amazing. The acting was really good. So I'm going to give this 8 out of 10 mustaches. Yep, 8 out of 10 mustaches. So very good, awesome. The Dorsman going boing, boing, and they go poof, 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 and everything crazy. Well, that's my thoughts on the movie Mirror Mirror. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait to see the rest of you City Tech Cinemas have to say about this movie. And until next time, my fellow City Tech Cinema Clubbers. City Tech Cinema Clubbers.